Anyway, and the topic I become was number 2 being proteins, the good, the bad, the ugly. Proteins, the good, the bad, the ugly. I send him screen here. I repa because me move cry.
Doctor say Apple Emma Quinsa or Zoom no Montigiza we say Windows mount to me your son Apple and mount me in sugar.
Okay. Okay. What I'll try to do is me try say make me clean your free so na my for.
Okay.
Anyway, wow. We a very, very important lecture pa na ASA. BBF free is here minimum today.
If you are not mouse on the 20 one beba. That's how with me. You left side in everywhere. Aka main, you know.
No, maybe say me a freezing.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
okay. Me economy server.
All right. Anianum mpamcho. Mobaswa. Don't unmute yourself. Say, audio phone no lecture no we are. Ansana wa kasawa wa ansana ya question time no ne ebepese obebie wa yi ne waba mo bi wo ho a ye edum no asan so emwa papa obi interrupt you anam say zoom ntina kate speaker no ti mesra mo ne die mu se mama obia mute no se wo mute no ne ye mute a enye mistake epese yesa drew question and answers. That's why I be my quine. Angel cry, that's the doctors pick up in a moment.
Now to winning.
Sì, noi siamo stati a una morta, ma c'è.
Actually, yeah.
The little Ben, I'm writing. No. How for your medicine?
Mama Saturday. Bye. Okay, I'm saying I'm delay.
Don't unmute yourself. Mute yourself. Main music.
hona mupalira hini yenua nani da suani baby ya Semisuro wa midima fono no mano no na medidia hona mupalira hini yenua nani da suani baby ya
Okay.
Adobe man, you may call for mama. You freeze to cry.
Yo. Adofonom medamasi. Ene mabutre. Mi nim dia kosone. Mi ankasa mi computer no pay na crash e. Na me bad na me use so no so freeze na me wife dia so de ba na ma struggle I no so anya djuma. Edim. See how say
I mean, say, what am I no quick as send my Jonas Nanko show everywhere.
Computer na me de be send email no kra no na no tini na access.
Oh, okay.
Presentation enti the may say time kakra na aka no me de questions and answers. Lectures na mama ni na no say be questions. Okay. Enti adofo we dey apologize. Me apology, big apology. Ya me nedim de o enti. Enti me complain. Enti no summary no may questions and answers. Lecture mama yama ni na free time I chance ye free COVID-19 there any principles of good nutrition, carbohydrates, the forgotten nutrients and fats yeah. I don't know meaning some will be your questions be went me and Misa during that time now. I'm sure quite room summary so ebisa. Na me share mo boss nya me boa no me ebedi hu djuma say lecture na nka me no proteins the good the bad the ugly no a very very important pa na enya me pa ye binya mre ye tia present this lecture next number.
Dr. Mpachom was mbisa.
Mpachom manembra.
Masembisa say we medical doctor now say naturopathic doctor no. Me person me busa say o fight and I say o treat disease bi and I say o person prevent bibi. Now we used to both papa and I say most of the time no only one side. Said obefa traditional medicine and I say natural way. Say o balance na at the same. And I say we lean towards one side.
Okay, so a very good question, but basically, this whole idea of either or, and no a problems is here in health, because with health there is no either or, and you this or that, and you say we are right and we are wrong. A holistic approach, and especially. Once I lectures here, me share that and treat disease that's on purpose. So the focus is not on disease management, but how to prevent the disease in such a way, say, Uber level a very healthy, disease-free, medication-free life. But in a situation where we are as I said, we use all the tools available to get you back to a state of health. And most of the time, typically, what I do in my practice, it depends on what the person wants. A drone, or no, the doctor catch and says, "Oh no, a drone forever." Until bibi any hold my bit my catch now, or bet yes, obit me a giant drone. but se obi ti ase say adunum no just a temporary solution to a problem in here permanent solution. Then we work with them, combining the two with the goal, say, eventually, obejai prescription the drone and no manase a subetia na eventually what drop natural one also. If it's a nyakopo amoyen say yen no medru, whether it's natural or prescription, I said be out of one no medru. There are a few exceptions. Be honum say supplements, vitamins, be a few exceptions. But say a drop pass or the treatment, no. The goal is to bring you gradually to where our in a state of disease, our own gradually could do baby to the barest minimum, not a fee, wet me a giant a drone completely. And you know, answer a question now, and yet either or. You both as you work towards health, but a no problem because not many doctors know how to do that. Because so medical school are ensure anything about natural medicine, lifestyle medicine, the real prevention in ensure. This will be our share that's another school. That is the biggest problem. You know, in your question, will be a the oil. Now with me ama wunro no eso ate na afi uhu ato nti basically answer me to me dia ma eno minim say nti ase ayeduma
me da say doc
acho eno anam so o keka niema no bia yedie no na me pese nka me bisa say when it comes to cheese you know, follow under what kind of nutrition, and is it under facts or trans fat or relevant to there?
Okay, that's a very good question. Yeah, cheese is saturated fat. Saturated fat, but because saturated fat are free animals, muntino. Trans fat kakra
okay.
Okay, naturally. But enya adia does be in tea. But typically, you know, they say in terms of fat, they are cheese, saturated fat. Intina a solid at room temperature. Yeah. Yeah, na cheese. In fact, nka ne lecture na nka mebe mano. Enye cheese na mebe nka so ka cheese ho asem be mu kakra. If it's a cheese, one of the worst foods you can ever put in your mouth.
Okay.
Unfortunately. And one of the reasons why here in North America, North America, because America food do a lot of cheese with pizza or cheese on everything. Now, question on
that's it.
Question for
Dr. Mpacho, me one question kakra. Me pacho wo cheche ye enuane anka yedi a eno anka setimisa ye yare no. Me pacho ye wo nuane bi wo honom a wodi a ebetimi asolve fatty kidney anase bi a fatty liver.
Yeah. Nuane bebre wo hosa. Enra na me ka say mentimi am go into details with actually, the previous day, the forgotten nutrient. Research for honum, just basically a lot of the area related to metabolism, diabetes, high cholesterol, any GI problems, gastroesophageal reflux disease, the foundation a fatty liver. Now diabetes most of the time started with fatty liver disease. Now fatty liver disease lead to insulin resistance. Now insulin resistance lead to full-blown diabetes. Now a kwanya obefa so liver fat no year free two things. So we avoid the cause and I say the sources of those fats. And no name can was saturated fats, deep fried foods, trans fats. Now overall, fat consumption what is very, very, very minimal in terms of your overall nutrition. That's the first thing I'll be here for that. The second thing, then they say, because there was set point, will be our set point of calories I'll consume. In this way, you'll be a day that will consume 2,000 calories. Your body need used to 2,000 calories. Instead of 2,000, would be 1,800 calories. And I'm saying your body now used to 2,000. I bet try say I bet meet it up the shortfall. I may make it up for it. Inti baby calories will be an answer biano. Body never have now the enra samokaya 1 gram of fat amount 9 calories as opposed to 4 calories with 1 gram of carbohydrates and 4 calories with 1 gram of protein. Inti se oti wadi aneso. Necessary body no feel say it's underchanged and I say it's shortchanged. Obesity extra calories. Now extra calories, the preferred extra calories obesity any fat. Into your liver and get that fat deposits to come and make up for the shortfall. And as that goes on from time to time, now we say now fat never liver no melt away. And the third thing so you can do is say we do a lot of fiber containing plant foods. The reason being is a fiber by itself binds to cholesterol and get it out of your body. In TSR, you don't deposit new fat, but you're getting rid of the other. And there are other herbs in Hawaii, dandelion tea, say very good, especially the roots, are very good for cleaning your liver, and so many other things. But 3 main things: avoidance, getting rid of the sources of the fat; 2, reducing your intake, your caloric intake, and one thing, fasting. Fasting is very, very important. Fasting, and yes, spiritually, but medically speaking, so we are fasting once a week, and monocrown will help you get rid of liver fat. And so number 3, with the fiber and so I can. That's it.
That's it, doctor.
That's it. Your questions.
If I can have a question.
You're Pacho meet you.
If I can, the question is said, on the Ghana for your shit up, and then I will count all your husband. All your best time, you're good so that would be make you shit up.
Okay, yo. Shit up the oil, dear. Sending me kind of shit oil, deep frying. Yeah, the oil, and generally speaking, that ABBA or deep fried, and yet advisable, so it will be deep fried. That's the first point. And the second point, and also because of that, oil be any more would deep fryer because we deep fryer now oil no subai assessor. And say we shit on basically and oil be able used to be is this within the same category. Difference being here papa and chebi. The only thing necessary we use oils be already to begin with a year better to say monounsaturated oils nana make to say extra virgin olive oil, canola oil, and these other types of oils now. And no, you're healthier. But who you soon now deep fryer, nothing in abe. Into the advice when it comes to that, and they say, so maybe these are one, you try and find the best oil you can find, and have is men, baby ada. We shit on a crabby once in a while, we be a crabby, said serious effect. But you can see a kind of crab pad, yeah, BBA a deep fried yam, as you see a tissue crab complete. The question we know the answer yet in because the process of making shitono involves a lot of deep frying, and a deep frying as a process itself. It doesn't matter what oil are the best start, a change, in the advice, and they say use the best oil you can find, and a shitono also no main need and even the once in a while now would you know they say we a crabby, so they be anyhow. Let me say answer no.
Dr. I'm so be your question or a best way to reduce your blood uric acid level.
Okay, so blood uric acid level no only say a part of lecture because uric acid basically from protein, a byproduct of protein metabolism. And the way and I'm saying to me my lecture, but remember another time, but I'll still go ahead and answer it. One way I'll be reduce uric acid level and it's over switch protein source from animal protein to plant protein. So we consistently for a long time, your body will not get rid of all the uric acid without adding to it, because the source is the animal protein, and now you're not eating that anymore. Your body will now detox it, wash it away, clean it gradually. Now free. There is no medication. There are a lot of medications that you use for gout, uric acid levels, and they produce gout. But all those medications, solution. The solution is to cut your protein consumption drastically by up to about 90%, or completely eliminate animal protein, replace it with plant protein. And then eventually, when you are free enough, you know that your uric acid level has come back to normal, then you can reintroduce some animal protein, but up to only about 10% of your diet.
Question for Frobio screen so Emma about carbohydrates.
Okay. Most who say so when you minimize your carbs intake, you lose weight, but you said we should eat a lot of carbs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so basically the whole idea of reducing carbs and losing weight, is because people are reducing processed carbs. There's a difference there. The whole idea of reduce your carbs and you lose weight, is because the type of carbohydrates that leads to weight gain, the processed carbs now, are devoid of its fiber covering. It is the fiber that covers it, and then prevent carbohydrates from becoming fat very quickly. In the American, a lot of carbohydrates are refined, and they need white rice, white bread, cake, pastries, and all those things are refined. And this will reduce, they are definitely you lose weight because those are, produce fat. But Saudi carbohydrates are a whole grain, unrefined, unprocessed carbohydrates, brown rice, red rice, black rice, whole grain, multi-grain bread, quinoa, millet, spelt, triticale, all these grains, you actually lose weight. In fact, there is a lecture here I was preparing. I said, eat more, weigh less. You can actually eat more and weigh less if you stick to that type of plant food in your unrefined, unprocessed. So in short, the whole idea is the less carbohydrates you eat, the less weight you gain. is not entirely true. It is true when you are cutting out refined carbohydrates, but it is not true when you are cutting out whole, unrefined, unprocessed carbohydrates with all the fiber. That was it.
I got 5 minutes. So be a question be a bit media.
Pastor, Patrona me busa say carbohydrate, you know. Bibi to say oatmeal. Oatmeal, yeah, dear, me say with pepper and oat, no, so no, I'm say fiber. And at the same time, some say carb mu no hina just say oat no my nini da bia na say nya my
Meaning for question me tiasie here. Also fiber woman a carbs and so.
Yeah, you know, yeah, oatmeal, no, yeah.
I say basically carbohydrates no the mention say a yadepa. So unya carbohydrates are a free good source. Carbohydrates are young refined a yadepa because fiber no and oatmeal no fitted that bill say a good source of healthy carbohydrates because all the fiber no oatmeal is very, very good. In fact, to person lose weight, one of the foods they say we eat for breakfast is oatmeal. But there's a caveat. Caveat, nene say, many instant oats, and I say 2-minute oatmeal, and I say quick oats. So the whole, your friend is saying, whole grain oats now. Old fashioned, your friend, old fashioned oatmeal.
Old fashioned, yeah, I know na metal. Okay.
And I know they say we that's it.
Okay, that's doctor.
But over last question there what you in the chat na so nanka wa answer my
to help you with weight control. I see. Okay. I see. Is it true, say that eating more whole grains make you feel full or satisfied, or the satiety effect to help you with weight control and how? Yeah, I am correct. Because so udi whole grains now. The whole grains come with fiber in it, and the fiber some of the functions in American say fiber draws water, so it draws water into your system, so your system becomes heavier because it pins you, and that causes what we call the stretch reflux in the stomach. And not stretch reflux, I send a message to your brain, say, okay, I've had enough. And about satiety effects, no matter 1 million. And then you eat less, and so you lose weight. The second point is whole grains, the fiber also binds to fat and cholesterol and draws it out. Remember, so one characteristic of fiber is a fiber is not really absorbed into the blood, and it is not digested. It stays there, draw water, binds to carbohydrate, to fat and cholesterol, and draws it out of your system. So udi whole grains now, it gives you the satiety effect, so you eat less, and then it draws away fat so that you don't accumulate fat to gain weight. And that is why you can actually eat a plant-based diet, eat as much of it as you want, and you won't gain weight.